Guys, a lot has happened for Bitcoin over the last 24 hours. We had a major correction to the downside. I'm going to quickly discuss what has happened and what I think will happen next. So this is an important video, and everything that we've been talking about is basically playing out right now. Everything that I've been preaching over the last couple of days and weeks. And just as a quick recap, we obviously have our bear flag pattern here, which is here at the bottom. All of this is the bear flag pattern. Previously we had the same pattern that then broke to the downside. I've been talking about us breaking this pattern to the downside, and it's happening right now. So I've been discussing that we should probably enter short positions towards the top here at $82,000 and then break to the downside. And essentially right now the same thing is happening as last time. Of course, along the way we can expect us to be seeing some bounces to the top side. And just quickly as a recap, the pattern that we have here is essentially a head and shoulders pattern that has now formed out. So you have the shoulder, the head, the other shoulder, and then the move to the downside. And we can see this right here. This is the head and shoulders pattern. We have the one, this is the shoulder, number two is the head, and number three is the shoulder, again all forming along a neckline. And the neckline is of course this line here at approximately $75,000. Now this line at $75,000 has also acted as previous resistance, and I will show this quickly because it's important to know to what has going to be happening in the future. So the $75,000 line, the neckline, has acted as resistance. The moment we broke down, we said we'll go to the bottom of the bear flag pattern, which is here, right, 73. Then I said if we break down, we'll probably go towards this level, which is where I started exiting my short positions. So I took the first exit at $71,000 for my short position. And then I actually exited also one at $68,000, and I have one final one at $65,000. Unfortunately, it was not hit. So we bottomed here at approximately $65,300 and had the bounce. I discussed this level. Why this level? Because if I show you guys this chart, this is the bottom of the rising wedge pattern. The rising wedge pattern, it has a wedge, it moves to the top, it consolidates, breaks down. The target is the bottom of the wedge. I also discussed this in the last video, and it looks like we found a bounce here. Unfortunately, my TP was not hit, but I will keep it open because I still think we're going to go down. But in the short term, we could see this could be the bounce here, and we could be going back to the top side before eventually breaking down further. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to, you know, these levels, 69,000. I have to go on the 4-hourly to see where the trading volume is happening. And you can see here on the 4-hourly that approximately at this level. So if I move this chart a bit up, here we saw some support, right? Around about this level here. So 70,700, 71,000 is the level where I think we can be bouncing back up towards, and then eventually seeing a further bounce to the downside. And that is essentially my quick description. And just to show you guys my trade, because I know that you guys need social proof. This is the trade on Binance. I will not show any amounts, but I will just show you guys the short position, which I took at $82,000. And then obviously that is at the top of the bear flag pattern. I exited one at $71,000 and one at $68,000. And my last TP is at $65,000, which is of course exactly as I mentioned, entering the short at the top side of the bear flag pattern and exiting along the way down. And yeah, that is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We should be ready soon in the next coming weeks to essentially go into a long position. Once we're below 65,000, I'm going to be waiting for a good entry to be longing, and this is going to be a legendary long, which I'm going to be holding for quite some time, because I don't like trading short-term cycles. So I like to trade more the long term. So this is going to be a long-term trade, which hopefully will be held during the bull run. Okay, with that being said, see you guys tomorrow.